Hi everyone and welcome. This is Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain S-Rank walkthrough. This is episode 17 or mission 17, and we are going to be extracting two prisoners, two VIPs. So we are entering. Sometimes I will show you this intro phase, sometimes I will start from the checkpoint. I'm taking Hado as always, or almost as always. You'll see me with the walker soon. I use him especially on two missions, and it's not what you think. It's not against the skulls. So there are the two targets. We don't exactly know, in theory of course, right? We don't exactly know where the prisoners are. So I'm going to move towards the first one. Now the first one you can extract him via the Fulton recovery system that's become so famous, though it was already included in Peace Walker, so it seems that not so much people played Peace Walker before playing this, and that's a shame because Peace Walker is better. I mean, it is actually a better game. At least it's a lot more fun. It has way better bosses, as I've mentioned, and a better story. By the way, something I missed from Peace Walker that I think it should have been here. Peace Walker had like a damage meter that when you hit someone, depending on where you hit him, with a lethal pistol or machine gun or non-lethal, it show you the damage that you did, and that was especially good in bosses because then you could hit you can hit the bosses in the weak points, and it actually showed you the damage that you were doing. I always love when a game shows you damage numbers. I don't know if that's because I'm so much an old RPG gamer on PC that I always like to see damage numbers. But for example in God of War, I would always love to see damage numbers in that game. And you may say, what the fuck are you talking about? In God of War the game is fine as it is. Actually, for me it's not that fine. In the next God of War that will release some year in the future, I would include not only damage numbers. Of course you could have the option of turning it off, right, and just make the new God of War like the old ones, but I will include the option to have damage numbers and health bars. And health bars is so fucking important because just imagine the battle against Scorpius or against the Cerberus Breeder, and knowing how much health each of the heads of the Cerberus Breeder has left, or each of the what was it called, the enemies that spawn in the Cerberus Breeder, the Jesus fucking Christ. Of course I don't remember because I'm recording, right? I'm going to remember as soon as I fucking turn off the recording. Whatever, the guys that spawn, just how useful it will be to have a damage counter and health bars. I don't think if I wouldn't show a health bar on Kratos, yeah, I think it's the health system that notifies you if you're going to die or not already. It's just fine. It's fine as it is. But I guess if you, I guess I could have damage numbers on my character too if I'm already asking for some weird shit. Anyway, I started playing Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance again because I already played it some years ago, like a year ago, to record that walkthrough that is already on my channel, that has no commentary, by the way. And I even missed the boss. I missed the one that separates his entire body into pieces. and just throws helicopters at you. Whatever. I remember I just fucked up the recording on that boss, and I never uploaded again. And my channel kinda, like, if you see my avatar and you see my banner, my main banner on my channel, is Raiden from Metal Gear Rising, and that's because I love that game. That game is one of my favorite games of all time. It's so fun, and getting better at that game is so good. I mean, I look at games again, and I'm not going to complain about the whole fucking industry because it's going to get boring, but I'm going to say this. The game industry looks at themselves right now, like the people that run the design of games, they look at themselves like if they're like they're doing us a favor, but by holding hands, by making games easier. And it's just the other way around. And I'm going to speak. I'm going to generalize here because I know people really like to enjoy a story and not like. I know it can be frustrating when a difficult game just presents you with a challenge that you cannot surpass, and you kinda felt the failure, and you just stop playing, and that's what they fear, right? That's what they don't want you to do. But I think we as gamers forgot the simplicity of having something difficult, and the satisfaction, not the frustration, but the satisfaction of surpassing it. And I think that's what Dark Souls returned to the community, and it's like the community felt surprised that Dark Souls was so hard. I mean, it comes from Demon Souls, right? And Demon Souls is my favorite. But let's just say Dark Souls, because Dark Souls is more a multi-platform game. Demon Souls was an exclusive game. And oh my god, I would go crazy if they just made a remaster of Demon Souls for the PS4. Jesus fucking Christ, I will buy that fucking game in a fucking instant. I will fucking even pre-order it. But whatever. And like, people felt surprised that Dark Souls were that difficult. I didn't actually felt surprised, though it reminded me of my old times, because I remember the Castlevania games and the Mega Man games. It reminded me of those games, the games that didn't hold your hand all the time, that didn't fill you with checkpoints every fucking time you did something, that the difficulty was so elevated that you had to actually learn how to play, right? Like, there is no companion character in Demon Souls or Dark Souls that follows you everywhere, like in Call of Duty, right? Every single fucking Call of Duty, that your bodies do everything for you, and you just have to kind of like follow them and watch. And that feels so fucking artificial. I can't stand it anymore. I can't, and I can't do the hand holding anymore. I mean, I even complain about the difficulty in this game, Metal Gear 5, because it is a lot easier than Peace Walker. It is, and at least the first playthrough, right? And even this one. I mean, guys, I don't think there is a necessity to have an S-run walkthrough, although I think that some missions are difficult, and some others, and most of others are really easy. But I can just upload what I think is a difficult mission and just not upload the rest. So I'm going to do the full walkthrough, right? But I was just thinking about this. Like, they announced Dark Souls 3, and even though Dark Souls 2 was such a disappointment from a Dark Souls 1 standpoint, right? I'm so hyped for Dark Souls 3. I'm hyped for Dark Souls 3. I just can't say no about that fucking game. Because even if Dark Souls 2 was not up to the standards of Dark Souls 1, because it was not at all, not even close, and not at all at the standards of Demon Souls. Jesus fucking Christ. It was still a challenging game. It was still a game that you could be, that you could have fun, and you could feel a sense of satisfaction by beating some bosses, which are really hard. I mean, it didn't have the Souls part for me. It didn't feel like they put the Souls part in that. It felt like they commercialized too much the features. Like they know that Dark Souls now is something that's viewed like a hard title, like a difficult title. So they commercialized that, but at the same time, they made so many fucking mistakes. But I'm not gonna talk about it, because before Dark Souls 3 comes out, I'm probably going to do a challenging SL1 walkthrough of both Dark Souls 1 and 2, and I'm going to talk about them, because it's going to be full of commentary. Of course, everything is going to be full of commentary from now on. So you can, as I said before in the beginning, you can't Fulton this guy out. He's like too weak, that's the excuse. So you have to actually call the helicopter. And when we extract this guy, the mission is over. So did I make a point in this video, or of all that I was talking about? Did I make a single fucking point? I don't even know anymore. I guess I'm just foreseeing the release of the new Call of Duty and the new Assassin's Creed, and I just know what we are gonna get, right? I'm just kinda disappointed with the industry and the difficulty settings as a whole. So this was mission 17, guys, and we'll see each other in the next mission. Thank you for watching, and take care.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.